Welcome to Pocono for the running of the Pennsylvania 400. On the pole for today's race is Eli Bright, and to the outside is Griffin Lynn. Chris Dye is third. Gary May is fourth. Benother Irvine is fifth. Of course, Chris Dye is your chase leader. He starts in third. And your full season leader is Justin Heath. He starts 26th here today, so it's going to be an uphill climb for him to get up to the front. So here we go, pace car into pit road now off of turn 3. It'll be 24 laps at Pocono. You see a cloudy day, but no rain in the forecast, so we're all good as they come down the front stretch into the restart zone. We're racing in the 5th chase race of the season at Pocono. They race their way into the tunnel turn. This is where we see most of the wrecks. In the tunnel. Watch out, enemy all around. Who else? He gets nailed hard by Luke Rainey, John West, Justin Heath, Bright, Levi Shones, Jordan Cross. Oh, Nathan Hood, Derek Bouchard. The caution back out, and Eli Bright leads us. Let's see what happened to Adam Mihal as they went off the tunnel turn. We were talking about this. This is what you normally see in the tunnel. You get together, and then you can't go anywhere. Great States Field spins Adam Mihal up into the wall. Comes down. Eric Willis with a ton of damage. Luke Rainey goes down. Hits the inside wall hard. Comes up John West, Jim Gambit, Tommy Turbo in the middle of that. He's second in the chase points. Jeff Bright was spinning. Larry Bouchard Jr., Derek Bouchard, Levi Shones, and others. Let's go on board with a few of our chase drivers. Tommy Turbo looks like he was able to escape it. I don't know how he did, though. Also, Jeff Bright looks like he didn't get too much damage, though. Also, Justin Heath was in the middle of that. He's your full season points leader. Also, Eric Willis was in the middle of this. He has a ton of damage to that 16 car. That's a lot of damage. Jim Gambit in the 18 has an onboard. Oh! Heard him gas it to get out of there. Derek Bouchard also has an onboard. Michael Gregory in the 55 has an onboard, and then one more with Colin McGovern. And Colin McGovern's second in the full season points. He was able to drive right through the middle, it looked like. Great job there by McGovern to get through. So back to the line first was Eli Bright. And they're coming down pit road, surprisingly. Some stay out, playing strategy. Trying to see who that is. Benother Irvine, one of our chasers. Jordan Bell, Grace Ace Vito. Haney Caldwell, Jacob West, Colin McGovern, Braylon Beasley, and Jonathan Pugh for cars at the back end of the pack come in. And fuel only for these guys. As Eli Bright a little bit longer, and will get passed by multiple people coming off pit road. So problems with the 4 crew And it will be Griffin Lynn off pit road first, but he will not be your race leader. It will be the 66 of Pocono Irvine. We will go back green here in lap number 6, and already cars out. Nathan Hood, Michael Gregory, chaser. Eric Willis, a chaser. Luke Rainey, John West, and Adam Mihal, which leaves 36 cars left in the race. With Pocono Irvine, your race leader. Jordan Bell in 2nd. Grace Acevedo 3rd. Hank Caldwell 4th. Jacob West 5th. Colin McGovern 6th. Braylon Beasley 7th. Jonathan Beeford 8th. Those 8 cars stayed out on the track. Griffin Lynn first off pit road, fuel only in 9th. Gary May is 10th. In 11th is T.J. Hanley. 12th is Morgan Wills. 13th is Aiden Shepard. 14th is Paul Minnick. 15th is Chris Dodd. In 16th is Joe Sandroge. 17th, Eric Hine. 18th is Eli Bright. He came into pit road with the lead. He comes out 18th. 19th is Jay Jefferson. And 20th is Dan Bandon. That's your top 20. See, Aiden Shepard won last race at Sonoma, looking to go 2 in a row. And as we've mentioned, all 4 chase races so far have been won by non-chasers. 4 non-chasers. Will that happen again here today, or will it be a chaser to come on right now? A chaser leading. That's Pocono Irvine. He has another chaser behind him. Grace Acevedo in 3rd. Hank Caldwell 4th. Colin McGovern in 6th. So that's 3 chasers up in the top 6. As here we go. Pace car down pit road. As they come down this long, long front stretch, they will see a restart zone and our first restart of the day with the 66 out front, green flag back in the air. And you see, you got a good jump there, but the draft is going to hang them together. Look at Jordan Belly tried to make a move, but Grace Acevedo was down there already. But the inside normally does not work on restarts. Grace Acevedo trying to make it work. He tried so hard, just could not get it done. But Jordan Bell has a chance to take the lead as they come down Long Pond straightaway, shuffling behind, trying to get to the bottom lane before the tunnel turn. Bell, down bottom, slides up, has it cleared, but Pocono Irvine there on the wall. Bell's around, who else in it? Ooh, oh, Aiden Shepard, Colin McGovern, Paul Minnick, Dan Bannon, a car up. Oh, Tony Green, Jefferson flying through the air, Jeff Bright, Jim Gambit. Yellow out, Acevedo let them back, but another nasty wreck in the tunnel turn involving a chaser, Pocono Irvine. Let's see what happened. This was all really Jordan Bell's fault. You see him, he tried to clear Pocono Irvine and didn't, but kept coming up the track and just not enough room for that. They go hard to the wall. Cars go by on the inside. Colin McGovern, nowhere to go. He got stacked up in this. Aiden Shepard got a ton of damage right there. Paul Minnick spun down to the inside with a ton of damage. Chris Dodd. McGovern spins, as you see right there. And then Jay Jefferson up in the air. Larry Bouchard Jr., Derek Bouchard, Jeff Bright. Tony Green gets nailed by Jordan Cross, Jim Gambit. And then that also sends Jay Jefferson flying through the air. You see Eli Bright, your pole sitter, back here in Jefferson, ends up on his lid. Here's Justin Heath. Just a lot of chasers again. Go on board Tommy Turper. I don't know if he made it through or not. Looks like he got some damage to the hood, but was able to drive away from it. Overall, a very great miss there for the 1 car. Let's go on board Jeff Bright. Ooh. That car's smoking. It looks like he's going to be out of the race. Justin Heath was at the back of this. That is a vicious crash for Jay Jefferson. Jim Gambit has an onboard. He's one of them that flew in there. Derek Bouchard also has an onboard. He was back here. He got damage. And one more with Colin McGovern in the 78, who's getting pinballed around. Looked like Chris Dodd was able to go through the middle of it. That's your chase points leader. Let's look at the flips now in real time, as that was a horrible flip. Wow, that 14 just flying through the air like that. So a chaser led us back to the caution flag. Grace Acevedo did. And they're all on pit road. Don't look like any are going to stay out. So we'll see what these guys do now. Will some take 2, some take 4, some just take gas only? Looks like everyone so far taking 2 tires. Looks like 2 tires is what it's going to be. And it will be Grace Acevedo out and away in the lead. No, Griffin Lynn, a fast pit stop to get out in front. So Griffin Lynn will lead us back to the green flag. 14 to go and we go back green. Not many cars left in the race. As you can see, the cars out now because of this one are Jordan Cross, Jeff Bright, that's a chaser, Tony Green, Larry Bouchard Jr., Joe San George, Jay Jefferson, Jordan Bell, Paul Minnick, John Gambit, Derek Bouchard, chaser, Ian Shepard, and Levi Jones, which leaves 24 cars left in the race. Griffin Lynn out in front. Grace Acevedo is second. Third is Hayden Caldwell. Fourth is Jacob West. Fifth is Tommy Turbo. In sixth is Braylon Beasley. Seventh is Jonathan Buford. Eighth is Gary May. Ninth is TJ Hanley. 10th is Chris Dodd. In 11th is Eric Hine. 12th, Ken Bell. 13th, Morgan Willis. Reese Dooley. 14th, 15th, Colin McGovern. Payne Beasley is 16th. 17th, AJ Green. 18th, Justin Heath. 19th is Jake Moss. And 20th is Benolo Lothair Irvine. 21st is Jose Fernandez. He's looking for the Pocono sweep here today. 22nd is Eli Bright. 23rd, Jim Gammett. 24th, Dan Ban. That's your field as they are in the tunnel turn now. Not a good outing for some of our chasers here today. There's already 4 of them out. 8 still left in the race. The fast lap of the race belongs to TJ Hanley with a 52.019, but I don't think we've had any really green flag laps to show who could be the fastest. So here we go, pace car to pit road. Let's see if we can get a nice green flag run going. This uncharacteristic Pocono right here. They come into the restart zone with the 38 car leading. Green flag in the air. We're back racing at Pocono. See cars making moves already, but again, I don't think that inside really works here in turn number 1 at Pocono. As here comes Grayson Field at the exit of the corner. That might work for him. Ooh, close as they come down Long Pond Straightway, the backstretch. Acevedo side by side as they hit the tunnel turn. Can he clear him before he slides up? He clears. Grace Acevedo out front at Pocono. That's a chaser right there, and it's a oh! Behind them though, Eli Bright, AJ Green around at the back of the pack. The yellow will come out again. AJ Green, Jake Maz, Jose Fernandez in it. Acevedo gets away with the lead, and down the front stretch he will lead them back to the caution flag. As at the back of the pack, guys just racing over their heads. Let's see what happened. So here it is through the tunnel. Just another case not being clear. And Eli Bright was nowhere near clear when he came up into AJ Green. They put Green in the wall. Green then spun Jake Moss, went down to the inside. Then he comes right back up into Jose Fernandez right there. Jim Gammett drives through. Justin Heath drives through. But hard hits for 3 guys there. Grace Acevedo led them back. And I'll come back when they pit. Here they are on pit road, again, for no reason. And Acevedo leading them down. Last time he came down in front, he got beat off by that man in second, Griffin Lynn. What's going to happen this time in pit road? Will it be 2 tires? Will it just be fuel only? So we'll see what some do. Looks like most are going to be taking 2. Acevedo fuel only along with Hayden Caldwell. Griffin Lynn into his pit stall. Acevedo out and away. Lynn taking 2. TJ Hanley taking 2. Gary May taking 2. As some took fuel only, some took 2. Acevedo out and away. Jacob West, Hayden Caldwell, Braylon Beasley. Others take 2. Some take none. It'll be Grace Acevedo out front here at Pocono. Another restart now in lap 16. And as you can see, AJ Green and Jake Moss are out, which leaves 22 cars left in the race. Hopefully we could get a nice green flag run in. Here's it'll be Grace Acevedo out front, Jacob West in second, Hayden Caldwell third, Braylon Beasley fourth, and Griffin Lynn fifth. Jonathan Buford is sixth, seventh is Ken Bell, eighth is Eric Hyatt, and ninth is Reese Dooley, 10th is Gary May. Morgan Wills 11th, 12th is Colin McGovern, 13th is Payne Beasley, 14th Manolo Irvine, Dan Band 15th, and 16th is Chris Dodd, 17th Tommy Turbo, Eli Bright 18th, 19th Jose Fernandez, and 20th is Jim Gamet. 21st Justin Heath, and they see TJ Hanley in 22nd running out your field. He was going to set to restart 11th, or a little bit before that. However, he came back down pit road for more fuel. So, maybe he's going to try and make it all the way on fuel if this goes green. Or maybe stay out. I don't know. So we are under 10 to go here at Pocono. Let's see if we can get a nice green flag run in, as I think we've only had one green flag lap each time, as there have been cautions and cautions and cautions, which really sucks for the racing. So here they are in turn 3. Grace Acevedo, Jacob West, 1, 2. Then Hayden Caldwell and Braylon Beasley, 3rd and 4th. Griffin Lynn, 5th. That's your top 5 for the restart. As here they come. Down the front stretch, pace car makes the left-hand turn to pit road. What's going to happen on this restart? Here they come. Green flag back in the air. Acevedo, a pretty great jump there. Got away from Jacob West, but that traffic could bring them all back together at the end of this front stretch. Braylon Beasley trying to make a move. Brings it back really slow. Acevedo up the track a little bit. Ooh, a lot. Got the wall a little bit there off the corner. They're 3 wide behind them. Here they come to the tunnel turn. And it looks like they make it clean, so we might get a clean lap. Here comes Jacob West to the inside. Grace Acevedo, first spot in turn 3. They're side by side, almost hitting. And off of turn number 3, they're going to be a drag race to lead this lap. It's going to be Jacob West with a push from Braylon Beasley to clear Grace Acevedo at the end of the front stretch. Behind them, TJ Hanley trying to make it up there. He has, remember, I think, more fuel in that car, trying to make it to the end as they're coming to 7 to go this time. Beasley got a little tight off of turn number 1. And Jacob West is retaining that lead so far, but they are side by side as they enter the tunnel. Acevedo to the bottom lane. They're making contact for the race lead. They're in the wall. Can they save it? No! Beasley around. Acevedo up into the wall hard. The yellow back out. And some heavy damage to more cars. They're sliding up. So they don't wreck coming off of 3. And Griffin Lynn out front at Pocono as the caution waves with 7 to go. We're going to have one final restart. Let's see what happened between Grace Acevedo and Braylon Beasley. See there, Beasley came up into West and hit the wall. Beasley hits the wall, comes down to Grace Acevedo, and then that spins Beasley. Acevedo goes up and tags the outside wall hard, slowing Jacob West. Lynn gets through to get to the race lead. So it'll be Griffin Lynn out in front, as I'm sure we'll see pit stops. It's a mixed bag here on pit road. Some will come, some will stay out. So right there, cars with damage are coming in. But I think the rest are going to stay out here, and they've made their beds as we will go back green here with under 5 to go. It will only be 3 to go and we get the green flag. Griffin Lynn is out front. No cars retired from that. There are still 22 cars left in the race with Griffin Lynn out front. Jonathan Buford 2nd, Hayden Caldwell 3rd, Ken Bell 4th, Eric Heinen 5th. Morgan Willis is 6th, in 7th is Gary May. 8th is Jacob West, Payne Beasley is 9th, and Colin McGovern is 10th. Benoit Irvine 11th, Chris Dodd 12th, TJ Hanley 13th, Eli Bright 14th, 15th is Tommy Turbo. In 16th is Jose Fernandez, 17th Jim Gambit, 18th Braylon Beasley, 19th Dan Bandon, 20th Justin Heath. 21st is Reese Dooley, and 22nd is Grace Acevedo. Those two came down pit road. So here we go. 2 non-chasers, then Hayden Caldwell, your first chaser. Then your next chaser, you have to go all the way back to Colin McGovern in 10th with damage. And then Benilth Ryan in 11th, Chris Dodd 12th, Tommy Turbo in 15th, Jim Gambit 17th, Justin Ethan 20th, and Grace Acevedo in 22nd. Those are your chasers as they're in the tunnel turn. Griffin Lynn has won a race this season, won at Martinsville in the chase, trying to go for his second win here. As he won the 3rd chase race, it would be the 2nd in the last 3 races. That is pretty impressive there with this 38 he has done, but he has to hold them off for 3 more laps, or he could hope for a caution to come out right here and end the race on this restart, because the tunnel turn we know is going to be wild. So here we go. The pace car in 3, and it will dive down pit road. And we're getting set for a final restart of the day as they come down the front stretch. Griffin Lynn, Jonathan Buford, 1-2. Who's going to win at Pocono? Pennsylvania 400 comes down to this green flag back in the air. And Griffin Lynn is gone from Jonathan Buford. Does Hayden Caldwell try to make the pass in turn 1? Looks like he's staying in line. He's moving out the last second. Here they are. Buford keeps that position, but they're 3 wide behind, really close. Gary May got shoved down to the inside. Hayden Caldwell will clear for 3rd. Looks like on the outside, maybe, but Ken Bell has a little bit of a run. Caldwell clears. Now it's going to be side-by-side for 4th. As up ahead, the race leaders are side-by-side also. 3 wide in the tunnel. They're going to make that work. The leaders racing hard. Buford, Griffin Lynn are side-by-side in turn 3. Jacob West coming down pit road. Does that mean no one can make it? Coming to 2 to go. Cars coming down pit road. 2 laps of racing to go. Who saved enough fuel? Gary May trying to get a spot. Jonathan Buford has cleared the pack. And they're racing hard. Hank Caldwell is a chaser. He's coming to the inside lane. Eric Hine trying to make it 3 wide. Hasn't been a great season for that 24 car. But he's to the inside. Payne Beasley popped the wall hard. Slows some people down. Eric Hayden gets his 2nd. Here comes Griffin Lynn back. They will see the white flag this time as long as a caution doesn't come out. Keeping it clean. They will see the white flag this time. Eric Hayden, can he run it down Jonathan Buford? Will cars have to pit? Griffin Lynn staying high. Here come cars into pit road. The white flag for Jonathan Buford. He stayed on the track. One more time around Pocono. 3 cars have stayed out with a shot to win. The rest diving down pit road. Who wins at Pocono? Buford, Griffin Lynn, and Benilth Irvine. Jonathan Buford through turn 1. Down the long pond straightaway he goes. He has Griffin Lynn trying to chase him down, but Lynn doesn't look like he has a run. 3 cars have stayed out on the track. They race into the tunnel turn. As long as Buford doesn't pick, he has this. Down the short chute. Into turn number 3 they come. Off of 3. Jonathan Buford didn't make the chase, but he's going to spoil it again. Buford wins the Pennsylvania 400 Pocono. 3 cars stayed out. I don't know who's going to be the first to make it on fuel. Or the first to come across who pitted. I have to look through these people. It's going to be possibly Eric Hayden to come around in 4th. Hayden Caldwell will be 5th. Ken Bell looks like 6th. Morgan Wills 7th. Colin McGovern and Chris Dodd battling hard. This for a chase spot right here. Remember, 1 point can make the difference. Chris Dodd's going to get it. So let's check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Pennsylvania 400 at Pocono. There were 4 caution flags for 16 laps and 7 lead changes among 6 different drivers. And Jonathan Buford won the race. He's a non-chaser. He ended up winning here at Pocono. Griffin Lynn led 8 laps, the most. Ended up 2nd. In 3rd was Benilth Irvine, your highest chaser. Then the rest of the cars pitted. Eric Hine got 4th. Hayden Caldwell 5th. In 6th is Ken Bell. 7th is Morgan Wills. Chris Dodd still your chase leader in 8th. 9th is Colin McGovern. Eli Bright, your pole sitter, ends up 10th. He led a lap. So there's your top 20. You see down here, Grace Acevedo led 7 laps, ended up 13th. Jacob West's lap ended up 15th, and not many cars finished this race. It was a wild Pocono race. Only 22 finished the race on the lead lap, and only 22 finished, period. Now let's go to the point standings. Here are the point standings after Pocono. It's Justin Heath with the points lead, but only 2 points over Colin McGovern. It's getting really close right now up in the top 2. Hayden Caldwell is 3rd. Tommy Turbo is 4th. Benoit 3rd. Irvine Rentai your top 5. Chris Dye is 6th. Jeff Bright falls to 7th. Griffin Lynn is 8th. Derek Bouchard 9th. And Morgan Wills 10th. So there's your top 20. And that points penalty for Gary May drops him down to 14th in the points. So the 17 to the 3 move up a spot. The rest stay the same. And your chase points leader is right now Chris Dodd with 46 points. And he's not far away from a tie for 2nd. And then even the 78 is back there. So it's very close right now for the chase, along with this, as you can see, 21st to 40th. See Buford with that win now 35th in the points. He moves up, as we've had so many different winners this season. It is unbelievable the different amounts that we've had. So the next race will be the Bank of America 500 at Charlotte. See you guys then. Here are the chase standings.